Lads, I can't believe I'm saying this, but we're getting Chet and Bol Bol tomorrow. We're getting Chet Holmgren and Bol Bol. Chet and Bol Bol, and oh lads, and Bol Bol's gonna be like 30k. Is he gonna change the game? You better believe he's not changing the game. I'm just putting it out there. Because what we're gonna get with Bol Bol is we're gonna basically go and get ourselves, if you guys don't know, we're basically going to get ourselves a center that's going to get bullied by everybody. And I repeat, everybody. So I'm going to show you guys what strength rating Bol Bol has as far as centers go. So he is a 69 overall center on his main card. And Bol Bol, he's got obviously a bad 3-ball, but his 3-ball's going to be about 75, I'd say, on this new card. His strength rating is, in fact, 60. It's 60. I can't see it going any higher than 60. Because that makes him stronger than... Why does Udonis Haslem have 68 strength? Boban, 66 strength. I mean, 60s mustn't be that weak then. But the issue with Bol Bol is, again, he just got that tiny player build. So he's going to get himself eaten alive out there if someone's running. If you're running anyone with like bully, Bol Bol's going to get eaten alive, which is a little bit of an issue. Chet. Look, Chet I can see being quite a good card. Because again, Chet Holmgren becomes a diamond. But I can't see his speed going. It's not like Chet's 7'2" or anything. He's 7 foot tall. Which I get it, it's cool. It's good. But these skinny player build guys get eaten alive this year. I stand by it. Like if you know how to play in the post, these guys with like really skinny player builds and extremely low strength get bullied. They get absolutely bullied. But let's take a look at what Chet's release is going to be like in game. So Chet doesn't really have much of a dribble style. It's fine, I guess. As far as big men go, like Chet's got a decent player build. Chet'll be decent play there at power forward. And if you really want to run Chet as a popper, I guess maybe you can. But in terms of player build wise, he's not that much bigger than a Banchero. Let's see what Chet's stats are on his main normal card. So I can see his 3-ball going for like 80. I see that going to 80. I can see passing accuracy going up. Shot IQ is obviously going to go up. I see his hands going up. So he has an 88 block on his normal card. So we could see that probably going to be at an 88. So not his normal card, his card player and rosters. So I do think we do see that probably at an 88. I think that's a perfectly fine fine overall for him. 75 speed, he probably goes close to 80. But the strength, his strength is 45. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him with an Ousmane Dieng rated strength. But the issue is that he's probably going to be Ousmane Dieng with a slightly better jump shot. Like if we remember Ousmane Dieng stats, like his linear is pretty nice as well. But if we remember Ousmane Dieng stats, that card could hit some shots because of how good his release was. But they gave him 45 strength. And what was Ousmane Dieng's on his rosters card? So he has 49. So basically the same strength as a Chet Holmgren. So it's highly likely we see again another card with like 45 strength, which is going to make Chet Holmgren, this specific card, he's just going to be drop step fodder. Like, I know he's going to have that good block rating, but I mean, this is all you have to do to beat him. Use anyone with any sort of strength, get them into this position here, drop step and dunk. Like, if you have the strength advantage, you can literally just one dribble to get to here and then drop step them baseline. That was bad by me. If you can get them literally to this position here, drop step and baseline, you will dunk every single time. There's nothing they can do about it. So Chet Holmgren might be an effective player, but I can't see him really being like... I can't see him being anything spectacular. And then when it comes to Bol Bol, obviously it's Denver Nuggets Bol Bol. And we had that little bit more hype. So Bol Bol's inability to play power forward is concerning. As well as that, if you guys remember Bol Bol back in NBA 2K21, and I think in 2K22, did he have a ruby? He did. He had an iced out ruby. So I know, sorry, I just have really bad chest pain for some reason every time I move. It's like a pulled muscle or something. But I know when it comes to Bol Bol, if we look at other years, so look at last year, Bol Bol's, yeah, this is last year. He had his ruby card, 68 speed, 68 acceleration, 82 3 ball, with his strength of still being at 65. So we're looking at that type of card. Obviously, he's going to get a couple more badges than this card. But if we're looking at Bol Bol, he's still not going to be anything spectacular because he's going to have that really low strength rating. He's not going to have, like, again, he might have like an 83 ball. But the way the game is played this year, the dude's not even on the roster for the Magic. The way the game's played this year, I don't think he's going to be the most effective player right now. I think later on in the year, we might be looking at Bol Bol being the best. And I'm saying, oh, but like he's going to be able to mash. Like he's not going to have the strength to get into a position to mash. This is like the first year where strength matters more than anything else. Strength is one of the most important things in this game. And it's very annoying that I have to scroll the R1 button doesn't work. It's incredibly annoying while trying to make teams and pick players. Especially if it's like, oh, let me use a bunch of Celtics players. I have to press start every single time. But let's look at Bol Bol. I mean, his release is really good. Don't get me wrong, as far as big men go, his release is the exact same as last year. He's going to be easily one of like the top poppers in the game. Because he's going to get about that 83 ball. The issue is that if you come up with him, and he only gets like 75 speed, and you come up against Ilgauskas is scoring a 2 on every single possession against Bol Bol. As well as that, Jermaine O'Neal's scoring a 2 on every possession. Who else people run a center? Heck, even Banchero is probably scoring a 2 on every possession if you know what you're doing. But he's going to be a good popper. The only thing is, though, is that at a 91 overall, there is, like, they're not giving him above 78 speed. He's also not getting above 70 strength. 65 strength, though, again, is probably better than it should be. And maybe that'll be okay. And he's not, his Hoff badge is probably going to be like catch and shoot or something. Which doesn't really matter when he's going to green everything anyway. So, yeah. For these cards right here, a lot of people are super, super hyped on Chet Holmgren. And that's understandable. And a lot of people are super, super hyped on Bol Bol. It's just the way the game is played this year. I don't see either of them being these god tier cards. I don't think either of them are going to be bad. But I don't see either of them being god tier cards like we would expect them to be. I think early on in the year, we've never had a good early game Bol Bol, by the way. If you guys don't remember, we had a terrible Bol Bol start to 2K21. We had a terrible Bol Bol start to 2K22. It's just when these guys go to like Diamond and above is when we start to get good versions of these cards. And even still, Bol Bol sucked in 2K22. His Diamond was good. He's the way that Next Gen played. But his Diamond was not like anything absolutely spectacular unless he was badged out. And he was still like 40, 50k. Chet Holmgren, I think, is just going to be very weak. He's going to have the 40 strength. He's going to be Usman Jang Part 2. Both of them are going to be good poppers. If you guys really want to use them, go for it. But just be aware, if you come up against me, I'm scoring 2 points on every possession on either of these guys. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.